Joined by Jordan Espinosa talking about Dana White's Tuesday night Contender Series. Got a big opportunity, sir. How you feeling?
Feeling great. I'm glad that they've given me a second chance to compete on the Contender Series. I think they're bringing me back because they know they messed up the first time, and if I get a win, I'm pretty confident that I'll get a contract.
I'd hope they're bringing you back, because how can you not bring back somebody that scored a win that you didn't sign? It would only seem logical in this whatever kind of system we have here. I mean, I love the UFC, but you're in a beauty pageant right now. Does that affect you at all, kind of thinking about the tendency has been for Dana to sign first round finishers so far?
No, it doesn't affect me, especially thinking of that and knowing I got a first round finish the first time around. I know everything in life, there's politics and people have their preferences, and UFC's no different. I have a pretty good idea as to why I didn't make it the first time, whether it's because of my record or because during my fight the whole John Jones getting popped thing came out, and so that's all anyone was focusing on. But it's almost been a year later, I've got another win, and I've just been getting better in the gym, and I think it'll even show more so this time.
Coming off another win, 3-fight win streak. First off, tell us about momentum.
It's nice. It's really nice. I like fighting a little bit more regularly than I have been. I've only had one fight in between since my last Contender Series fight last August, but being on the win streak's nice. It's always nice getting paid more money. It's always nice just keeping the ball rolling. I like it. Ideally, I'd like to fight every 3 to 4 months, but this would be my third fight against a Contender Series veteran, and so if I get this win, I mean, how can they deny me when I beat 3 people that have been on the Contender Series? So I feel like I have everything to gain.
That last W out in Ohio, that was a wild one. At the time, I didn't get to see the full fight because they cut off the stream. Tell us about what happened out there at the Arnold Classic and Alliance MMA.
So I fought CJ Hamilton, very well-respected guy, really tough, really well-rounded. Has a karate background, and he's also a 2-time Division II All-American wrestler. So stylistically for me, we were pretty similar, except he probably had the better credentials in both striking and wrestling. A lot of our striking was kind of equal. I think I was faster. I think I really won the fight where I got the 2 takedowns. But at the end of the fight, they announced him as the split decision winner, and immediately after his post-fight interview, the commission came in the back and told us they tallied the scores wrong, and then I was the winner. Blew my mind. I actually felt really bad for CJ, but yeah, MMA fight game is crazy, and sometimes it doesn't hurt to have a little luck on your side.
Craziness. We're probably not talking about you in this position if those scorecards were truly read correct the first time and it was CJ's victory, right?
Yeah, definitely a career-changing, career-kind-of-defining moment. I probably wouldn't be on the Contender Series had the decision gone his way. But yeah, I'll take it. It was a really close fight. Everyone I talked to, friends and people I don't know, thought I won, even though it was close. But yeah, in this game, I kind of don't get surprised by things anymore. I've been doing this for like 9 or 10 years, and kind of seen it all. It's the first time it's happened to me personally, and it's nice to have it go my way, but I've also had decisions that I felt I won go the other person's way. So just the name of the game.
Now heading into the Contender Series, what do you think about this fight? What do you think about Riley, who's going to be standing across from you on a pretty big win streak himself?
No, Riley's good. His last 4 fights, you think he's won by TKO or knockout. He's tall, rangy, but I honestly think it's a better matchup for me than the CJ fight. CJ has a good wrestling base, a good striking base, kind of hard to dictate where you want the fight to go. With Riley, he's very flat-footed, composed, kind of a patient striker, likes to pick his shots, pretty accurate. But he fights guys that don't move as much as I do, don't have the wrestling pedigree that I do. And so I think as long as I keep moving, staying busy on my feet, mixing in takedowns, and feints, I think it should be a good night for me.
Why is it right now the right time for Jordan Espinosa to be knocking on the door of the UFC and starting this top level journey?
I've been on a roll the past 2 years, 2.5 years. I've won 7 out of my last 8. I'm 8-0 at flyweight. I've never lost at this weight class, and there's people in the UFC that are 5-0, 6-0, getting signed at flyweight. But yeah, it's my time only because the work I've been putting in the past 2 years has been unprecedented in how I've worked prior to that, and put in the hard work, and I think good results will come as long as nothing crazy happens. I'm expecting a good night.
Then, fun fact about Jordan Espinosa: how do you relax?
So when I'm not at the gym or training, I'm honestly just at home playing video games 90% of the time. Playing video games, and then late at night I'll like binge stuff on Netflix. But my relaxation and like fun away from fighting, at least in between training, is definitely video games. I'm a huge video game nerd.
Well, what right now are you playing?
Oh, I've been playing a game called Paladins, which is an arena shooter type game, multiplayer that you play with people across the world. But yeah.
And what are you recommending to us on Netflix?
On Netflix, let's see. I just got done watching The Staircase, which is a murder documentary, and that was pretty cool.
You're returning to the Contender series. Is there a level of excitement with this fight that you have because right there in front of Dana White you had that first victory?
Yeah, I mean, that's not the reason I'm excited. I'm more excited that I have another opportunity to compete on just the big stage in general. If I'm being honest, it's a little frustrating just because I've known about this fight. By the time the fight comes, it'll be 4 months that I've known about this fight. That's an extremely long fight camp for most fighters. I mean, it's given me ample time to prepare. I'll be well prepared. I am well prepared. But yeah, I'm really just anxious and eager to get there and fight. Waiting to me is the worst part, but I'm in really good shape. I'm feeling really good in the gym, really good technically, and so yeah, that's more the reason I'm motivated and excited to get this done.
Do you have a prediction in your head?
I mean, shit, after last night, after the 4 or 5 TKO first round finishes, I would love nothing more than to have another first round minute-and-a-half finish. As far as prediction, I'll predict a first or second round stoppage.
Jordan, thank you for the time, sir.
Thanks, Micah.